this video, I'm going to talk about how you can create new sprites, which is the character for your Scratch project. So once you start a new project, usually this little window pops up and can give you some tutorial how you can do it, or you can just skip it if you are comfortable with that. You can always go back to find tutorial, go to the top left corner, click there. They have some of the tutorial, you can do it. And in the set of the videos I am sharing with you, I will just talk something specifically that we can use it for our Chinese project. So I'm gonna start with the sprite, and you always get the default sprite, which is the significant scratch cat. And if I don't use it, I'm gonna get rid of it. So what you need to do, you just see the trash icon, just delete it. And then you will see this little cat icon. And if you hover over your cursor here, it will give you several options. One is choose a sprite. This is choose a sprite, which means it has the library. You can choose all different sprite. And if you see I hover over my cursor here, you can see the sprite has animation. One good thing about choosing the sprites that Scratch has is it's so easy because you have all of the different setups, and which means that you can do the animations. For example, I saw the center, so I'm going to choose a center here. Now you can see I have the center, and if I go to the costume on the top left corner, and you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and it actually changed. If you don't like it, what you can do, you can even change the color. For example, I use the fill the color, and I'm going to make the hair is like purple. So I click on the hair, and the beard, make it purple. And you can definitely do all of this, or if you don't do it, that's also okay. You can also add text if you want, just based on everything. And here, if I go to look, you can see the costume. You can switch to different costumes. I'm going to just show you very quickly how this is gonna be working. So I am going to choose weight. The reason I put a choose weight is because you want to see the difference, and you want your character stay on this costume for a little bit time so you can see the difference. I'm gonna show you the difference. So now if I click on it, oh sorry, I got to change the looks to switch to next costume. And now if you see, I didn't put the weight because it changed so fast. It's so hard for us to see what actually happened. So if I put wait a little bit time, now you can see this is how the animation goes. Okay, so this is one way you can do it. The other way that you can actually paint on, if you feel very confident about your painting skills, go for it. But I'm going to delete this one. And this you can do surprise, so it will choose something random for you, but all of these characters they choose or sprites they choose actually from library. The other thing is that sometimes you're like, okay, I couldn't find anything I like in the library, what should I do? So you can go to upload the sprite. I would suggest you go to search something and add the keyword PNG. For example, I'm going to put a panda here. My panda is really big. I want to be smaller. Now I'm choosing panda. You can see the size here. You can adjust the size by yourself. One thing I want to know, it's quite important, is that you can see the coordinates, X and Y. If you move around, X and Y will change. This is really good way for you to actually see where exactly you want to put your characters and how you can do it. And if you want to turn around, you can actually click on direction, just spin around to see if this is something you want to do. I'm going to change it back to 90. Okay, So now I have this, I have that. The last part I'm gonna upload is my 小笼包. So this is a difference. You can see my 小笼包 and my panda, because this picture, I chose the one and without the transparent background. That's when it comes, it's gonna look like this. Again, my suggestion is to choose the pictures without background or with transparent background. So now I'm going to the backdrops. So backdrop is very similar to sprite. You can go to the library, choose all different things. So I might just choose something like city. My center could talk. I'm gonna make it smaller, maybe 60%. And so my center gonna be the host. And you can also switch the next backdrop or change it to something else whenever you talk about different cities or locations. For example, this looks like a city. This might be some place in Australia, and you can choose something else, maybe beach. And here, if you click top left corner, you click on backdrops, you can find now you have 2 backdrops there already. You can also choose another one. Maybe I choose some other places. I choose outdoor, I choose Kenya, or you can choose something else, and you can always switch to different things based on the location you're talking. So this is a video about how to do the backdrops and the sprites and a little bit introduction about this part. Thank you.